This is a new trail that Aaron found for us to try out. This is the start. It was a really beautiful day out. We expected rain, but the rain didn't actually start until right when we came back. As you can see, this is a really, really beautiful part of the forest. And as you'll see coming up over and over, we crossed a lot of bridges on this one. And since it was late in the season and raining, damp, many of the bridges were like super wet and super slippery. On the way back, you'll see one bridge where you see the video shift. That's where I slid. I did a full rear wheel slide on it and almost came right off the bridge. Right on our first curve, Aaron made it up and I didn't. I was following a little bit too close. From the forest, it started to go into some open burn areas where the sun came out really nicely. This was a really amazing trail with a lot of really beautiful track on it. This was like probably the 5th bridge on our way out there. Probably crossed a couple dozen bridges going out. Another bridge. And another. At this point, we were a little bit high up, kind of following the river a little bit. A little bit later, we come right down and follow the river pretty closely. You can see the forest here is really beautiful. This was an amazing trail. That's really, really nice. Here we went through this gate where the trail split. We took the right fork down towards the river and followed the river directly for a little while. And crossed a few more bridges. Some of these downhills were a bit slippery. After a while, we came out of the river area and started to climb upwards. This is before we got to the burn area. Some young forest. Out into some sunshine. Climbing the final way out, up a few switchbacks, where we had to take a dirt road down a little bit to get back on the trail. All the time we're going north on the trail. We started at the south end. It's an out and back trail. Here we're starting to climb towards the top burn areas where we had some really spectacular views that you'll see in a minute. Just beautiful seeing the foothills of the Cascades up here in Washington. You can see an open spot here where some of the trees haven't been cut down. We can see out to the foothills of the Cascades. And here I got a couple of panoramas here. This is one of the panoramas. Still a bunch of trees here. You can see the young growth trees here are really, really nice. We didn't get to the north end of the trail, but I think that mountain that you can see up ahead is probably somewhere around the north end of the trail where it starts at
I'm thinking this is it.
So after following the dirt road for a little bit, we're going back down into the trail, into the forest here. Nice log right across the trail.
This is the log I saw in your video.
And more bridges. So you can see right here,
Whoa.
that's me with my rear wheel doing a full slide off the bridge.
On our way back.
And this is coming back. Again, you can see that there's some really beautiful panoramic views up here. Coming back down from the top, we're starting to transition into some of the young forest again, and now you're gonna see the forest change a bit as we go down towards the river and the deeper forest. Some of the more old growth that didn't get burned. There we're entering the gate to go south, and on the left you'll get better views of the river. Didn't get any views of the river on the way up.
I guess we'll find out.
Down here was a lot more damp and slippery, but it was just really amazing forest. You can see the river on the left. And we're gonna just kind of fast slew through the last part of the ride back down south to get back to the parking lot just as it started to open up and start raining on us. On the left, right up here at this place, you'll just see my wife waving at us real quick. And then getting our bikes and changed in the truck just as it started raining. This is a really, really great place, and I look forward to